Good morning. It's party time. Are you ready? We're together for day 4.
Day 4, Craig.
It is.
Are you shattered yet?
I'm not too bad. What about you? You've had a busy couple of days.
I've had a busy couple of days. I think I'm still full of the birthday energy.
Yeah.
I've got to be, because I've got all day to go today. So I think I'm all right.
Johnny, are you tired? Oh, he's getting there. So Johnny's dreaming about the place. I think we all are. Yeah, celebrations. Nicola, what about yourself? No, she's feeling very refreshed.
She's feeling very refreshed, and I'll tell you how refreshed she is. I'm going to get a photograph of Nicola, and we're going to share it on our Facebook page, because Nicola is wearing a birthday party hat.
She is.
And she's setting the standard for all the other staff. I think everybody else needs a birthday party hat on, Craig, don't you?
I totally agree with you. Yeah. I totally agree. Absolutely. Boy, what a jam-packed day we've got. As I said, day 4, and it is jam-packed. We've got brand new launch, absolutely phenomenal. I got my set just the other day. I am absolutely blown away with what we've got today from Spectrum Noir. It is our next level when it comes to that blending. But some of you may think, well, blending with colour families. What about blending from different colour families? We're going to talk you all through it. I say we, the royal we. We're going to, between us, we will explain that. We've got an incredible cartload as well. We have. With yourself and Joe.
Yes, we've got some, well, I'm going to show you, I've been naughty.
You? Naughty?
Yeah, I've been naughty, and I mean, it's not known for me to be naughty, is it? But you know, like the 17th birthday bag that you had the other day?
Yes.
I didn't want to be left out, Craig.
Not at all.
So I made myself one.
Good for you.
And I'm going to show you that in the show. And I've crammed it, absolutely crammed it full of
goodies?
Free things.
But what about, how does it come?
Oh, it comes in a hand custom-made bag by me. Wait till you see it. I'm not going to spoil the surprise.
Not anymore.
Wait till you see it.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fab. So, yeah, lots and lots and lots. But as it is, of course, birthday event, we've still got double points on anything that you're buying, anything you see across on the website, of course, anything we are showing you. But then what we've got as well, free gifts. So, every single day, we've got a brand new free gift. So, if you spend £10 or $10, you are going to receive today, which is a new gift. Will I do it?
You do it, Craig.
So for everyone that spends £10 or $10 or €10, you are going to get...
What are you getting? I don't know today.
I don't know either. I didn't know either. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's a big stamp set. That's a really big stamp set.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're going to be able to do some lovely colouring with your tricolours.
Oh, I like that.
That's well over £10.
That is, but actually it's a really good set. You've got, I'm sorry, I'm just checking it all out. Can you see? You've got some excellent sentiments on there. You've got some nice images. That's going to be a really good, just in your stash, take it out whenever you need it set,
absolutely.
Isn't it? Oh, I love that.
Is. It really
excellent.
is. So, £10, $10, €10, you're going to get that completely free. You don't need to do anything. The guys and girls in the warehouse will pop that into your basket. It could be, though, while stocks last. We are already busy. I'm not surprised. I did say before we go live that with that brand new launch, already going to be so busy, perfectly complements the launch. That's not it, though. If you spend £50 or $50 or €50, you're going to get this exclusive 6x6 paper pad that has been designed by Paperpad herself just for this event. I've not got one.
No.
None of the girls on the team have got one. Not only that, you get a £10, $10, €10 voucher for you to spend throughout November or December. But look at these. Leann, pastel tones, pink pastel, mint pastel. It's my absolute favourite. Absolute favourite. So no surprise that I had to stock up on some essentials so I could get.
So you could get a free pad. That is brilliant. I love that. It is a beautiful one. I think it's a nice. I don't like the word generic. Everyday, classic, go-to, always going to be valid and usable for something. Will work across lots of different things that you've got in your stash at home.
Absolutely.
It's not there's two thrillers and all the rest of fillers in here. It is an excellent pad that we could have sold, and we just decided to make it the free gift.
Absolutely, of course, for 100%. Now, if you spend £100 or $100, €100, what you're going to get that would actually complement this is 2 exclusive glitter pens. So you're getting 2 exclusive glitter pens and a £20, $20, €20 voucher for you to spend, of course, throughout November, December as well. When I say these are exclusive, you've got Majestic Purple, and which would work with that paper pad, but what I'm thinking with your crystal clear going into any of these accent details within that paper pad. So these are going to work well with your glitter pens that you've already got. You're not going to duplicate. These are not in the other set, exclusive for birthday event, including that voucher as well. If you were to spend £100, you will get that free gift, you will get the paper pad, and you will get the marker pens as well, the glitter pens as well. Absolute win-win. And of course, with today's launch, and I'm going to keep saying that, today's launch, as well as the cartload items, it is going to be phenomenal.
I got you a little drink, Craig.
So you have as well.
I thought we'd have a little birthday cheese.
Absolutely.
I mean, why not? I mean, it doesn't matter what time. There's always gin o'clock somewhere in the world.
Always.
No gin in here. We're going to be very sensible, but we thought we'd have a little cheers.
Little cheers.
Cheers to you, Craig.
Cheers
Happy
to
birthday.
You as well. Happy birthday, both of us. 17 years old.
Exactly. 17 years old today.
Oh.
That'll wake you up, Craig.
Just to say as well, shop the day across on the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. That's where you need to go. But we are going to start, and I hold no apologies when I say this, constantly going on about it. We've had incredible launches. We've got incredible launches. Leann, hand on heart, this is my absolute favourite launch of birthday event. Absolutely.
Oh my word, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Let's have a look. Details coming up on your screen right now. We have got our brand new Spectrum Noir Tri-Colour brush marker pens. Now what you've got is you've got your 17-piece marker set. So what you're getting within this one here is your 18-piece, plus you're also going to get a stamp collection worth £45 or $60. For quite a while now, we on Crafters TV, from all of us on the team, we explain our blend marker pens and how they work and how you get that seamless blend from light, mid to dark. What we've also always explained as well, how you can mix colour families, but even for me, sometimes I find it's a little bit difficult. How do I know what yellow is going to work well with what red, or what lilac is going to work well with the purple, etc., etc. What this tri-colour marker pen set does is that enables you to blend between different colour families in that one pen. Not only that, is, as I say, you are getting some collection as well. You're getting some from Sassy and Plastic. You're getting your hair, you're getting your characters as well. When it comes to these markers, what you are going to do, I'm going to rent the set already. I'm just going to bring this one in. Now I know Leann is going to explain all of this in detail, but what I want to explain is, in the past, when we've showed you the tri-blend brush, we've shown you how your pen has a light, a mid, and then a dark. Now, when it comes to a tri-colour, what you're going to be able to do is blend different hues from different colour families. You don't need to think about it. For instance, this one is the Heavenly Hues. So what you've got is you have then got your blue slate, you've also got your blue-grey one, and your water lily. 3 different colour hues, different families, but these absolutely blend together. You don't need to think about it whatsoever. So, everything that you're seeing on the screen, the 18 tri-colour markers plus that £45, $60 worth of stamping goodie bag, £59.99. £59.99 or $89.95 for a brand new Spectrum Noir Tri-Colour brush launch. Phenomenal. Not only that, if you are, of course, platinum price, you're going to be $47.99. You're going to be $71.96. But you are getting your double points as well. You're going to be getting your free gift as well. So you're going to be getting your stamping set that's going to work well with this one. Of course, that today's price as well means you'll also get that paper pad as well. Phenomenal. But don't forget, you are getting that £45 and, of course, your $60 worth stamping goodies. So you can see everything here. I'm going to make that look relatively neat and tidy, but I can sort that again in a minute when we go across to Leann. But just to say, wow, 9 minutes into the preview launch show, 40% of our brand new tri-colour brush marker set from Spectrum Noir, where you are blending hues from different colour families, 40%'s gone. 10 minutes into the first show of the day. Do you know something? I was playing with them last night. You'll have seen it on my Instagram page now. I think I know them well. I adore them. I love them. I've said them. They're my favourite launch. But do you know what? Let's go straight across to Leann, who, of course, Spectrum Noir, her baby. Leann, absolutely blending different hues from different colour families.
Absolutely, Craig. And that is one of the most difficult things for us to learn and do, I have to say. We've been practicing for years, and Craig, thank you for that introduction for those markers, because I couldn't have said it better myself. I was frantically looking for my markers. If only you could see behind the screens sometimes, so thank you so much. For years, we've been blending 3 colours from the same family. It's how we started the Spectrum Noir brand. It's what you know and love from our collection. Thousands, hundreds and thousands of you now will only use Spectrum Noir, and you rely on that colour family. It gets tricky when you want to get a real ombre between different colours, and then choosing the correct intensity, the correct hue, the correct depth of colour from different colour families so that the ombre is a very tricky thing to do. We have taken all that trick out of it for you, and we are giving you a box of markers, which you have got in here. How many? 18 pieces, 18 markers, 3 colours in a pen, 54 colours in this box, as you can see here on this chart, of all of these beautiful ombres. Now, these colours are from the Spectrum Noir family, but what you've got is that ombre between the different colours. So where you're moving from a magenta all the way to a bright orange, where you're moving from a mauve through to a mint. Some of these transitions are very subtle. The subtle transitions are the hardest ones to master, and I'm going to show you that when it comes to the stamping. We've got real amazing special effects in these, which will elevate your colouring to a level you didn't know you wanted or needed until you start to use these markers. It truly is fantastic. If I show you one of the markers, I'll be able to really help you see what we're talking about.
Please,
so
Leann.
for example, this is the Lush Verdant marker, and in Lush Verdant I've got a BT7, which is navy blue. I've got, I'm going to turn it around so I can see all the colours. Here we go. I've got a BT7, which is navy blue. I've got a JG3, which is marine. And I've got an AG3, which is emerald. So 3 different colours. And when I show you the 3 different colours that we have, you can see that that is the kind of ombre you're going to be able to make. And they will ombre together perfectly. We've made sure of that for you. This has been tested and tested and tested by Leah, actually, before it got to me, and it was Leah's idea. Leah is our Spectrum Noir product manager, and she does an amazing job. And she said to me one day, Leann, I watch you ombre those colours, but I think our customer might sometimes just struggle to copy that or to choose some of those herself.
I would.
And, you know, I think it would be a good idea if we just put them in a pen and make it easy. And I thought, you know, Leah, why had I not thought of that? You're correct. And so she set about working out these colours. And honestly, I mean, it's just completely genius, because this is the marker that you're looking at. This ombre is this marker. So you can see that you're going from a blue turquoise into a blue green into a lush green, and it ombres for you perfectly. And when you're using that in your colouring, when I show you some of the examples, you are going to be mesmerised, and you're going to elevate what you're able to do at home, and you're going to be able to do it effortlessly. It really is, it's exceptional.
Fantastic.
Would you like to see them working?
Yeah, please, Leann.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you absolutely need is, well, they're back in stock.
They are.
You need your rocker blocks. You need a pack of Nina card. We've got that on a good deal as well. And I always stamp with my stamping mat. So get those things. If you haven't got them at home, get them today while they're on a good deal.
What I'll do, Leann, is I'll not interrupt you while you're going over these tricolour brush, but once you've finished your first demonstration, I'll recap any of these essentials.
Brilliant.
Afterwards.
Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ink up and stamp one of the Connie Fong stamps. And I think we've got these on a good deal for you today too. So ink up, if you're going for some Connie Fong, then use one of those. And I like this because I'm going to be able to show you those ombres and what I mean about colouring something that has no colour, making it look like it has no colour, but colouring it. Okay. It's tricky to do. So get it all inked up. Those of you who've known me for a long time will know I will only ever stamp with a rocker block. I absolutely love them. I will use a platform if I've got a particular technique I need to do, but rocker blocks are still my first favourite and what I go back to time and again. So using Nina and my stamping mat, I've stamped myself one of those Connie Fongs and a unicorn. And so I'm going to start with my Mystical Tones marker. Now let me just find that. Where are you? Here we are. No, that's Heavenly Hues. Is that the one I want? It might be. Heavenly Hues, no, I don't think it is that one. Where are you? Come to me. Mystic Tones, here it is, I've found it. Is it this one? No, wasn't that one. Oh, so this is, it's a good job, it's a good job you get them all, isn't it? This one's going to do the cloud. And I'm just looking through. So I would suggest you do what I've got here and swatch them when you get them home. Because when you swatch them when you get them home, you will be able to, from that, work out. So it's antique delicate I want to do a dress in these colours. If you swatch them, I'm going to get these swatches made and put on the website as a download for you.
I was a way to say, yes. So I know that there is past swatches across on the download that you could colour in. Because these are brand new, I don't know if these will necessarily, obviously they're not up there on the website yet. Keep having a look, and as Leann says, you'll be able to create your own swatches with the pens. Okay.
And then you've got them, because what will happen is you'll be looking at your markers thinking, oh, which one is it, which one is it? So just swatch and work from your swatches. That's what I like to do. Right, so we're going to start at one end of the marker. And I'm starting with my lavender. So I'm starting with LV1 and I'm going to add a little bit of that colour. Now, because it's these beautiful brush markers, you get the colour down and the colour goes down smoothly. So it's really effortless to achieve. So I've got my lavender on there. Okay. Then I'm going to the middle of the marker. So now I'm going to my wisteria, which is DP1. So I've put the cap back on the end and opened the middle of the marker. I'm using the middle piece here. Okay. And I'm going to ombre out from that first colour of the purple into this pinky purple. Okay. Now you can see that that transition as that ink dries is perfect. I then put that back and I come to the other end of my marker now, which is more of a pink tone. And this is Old Rose, AP2. And I then take my Old Rose and I ombre out from that colour in the centre out into the rose at the back of the dress. And what you can see there is I've got a smooth transition because you've got those three markers in there. So we've gone from the very deep lavender all the way through a wisteria and then into a pink. And look at the ombre it's created for you. Now, you can do the same with your flicks as well. So that's a solid colouring, so you can see how that's happened. And then with your markers, because you've got that Japanese brush nib in here, we've got these beautiful soft flicks which are available to us. And I've taught you how to flick so many times. So just do your flicks of colour with the first one, and we'll go in the same order and then down to the next colour. Now when you're flicking, you're going to not come back to the top again. You're going to take maybe the bottom 20%, the bottom quarter, and flick further. And what that will do is blend the colours together.
Look at that.
Okay, so we don't go right back over the top again. We just go to the bottom quarter, do some flicking, and then we go to the end colour. I've flicked over my bird there, you won't. We'll pretend that hasn't happened. And then we flick the bottom colour in over the top.
Leann.
And I'm ignoring you.
I know you're ignoring me.
I'm ignoring you, Craig.
Leann has got a full, proper launch day show. 50% of the stock's already gone. 50% of our brand new tri-colour brush markers. The reason I've gone straight to Leann, the comments, the questions are coming in thick and fast. We will get to them. But if you want this deal with this freebies where you're getting £45 or $60, 50%'s gone within 19 minutes.
20%.
I'm no Carol Vorderman, but even I can work out another 50% over the next 20 minutes could be gone by the first hour. So just keep that in mind as well. I know you're ignoring me, Leann. I apologise, but there we go.
I'm just keep colouring. Just carry on regardless, But look, you can see the ombre in that dress. It's truly beautiful, isn't it? And what I just want to show you as well, the same works for the unicorn mane. So when you've got the technique down, you're good to go. I'll just show you on here very quickly. Same colour marker as I used for the dress.
Okay.
And I'm going to take each curl of the mane separately. So the darkest first, then we're coming into the mid of the ombre. And you see they just blend together perfectly. And then we come to the last colour of the ombre. And all I do is go to about the last quarter, over the edge of it, but not all the way to the beginning a minute.
So Leann, you're not doing a new technique. This is what you've already taught when it comes to our brush markers or that, you know, that blending. It's just blend between different colours.
Just absolutely, Craig. Now, what I will say is to get the main movement, to get the movement in the mane and the layering of all of those hair locks. If you've done purple to pink here, the one beside it, do the opposite direction.
Okay.
So if you start purple at the bottom, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And then, so that's your first colour. Then you come to your mid colour and just ombre that further up there. So you see, I'm just going to about the last quarter to blend it and then extending it. And then the same with the end. Blend and extend. And because that colour comes up there now, this lock of hair looks like it's over the top of this lock of hair.
Yeah.
And then you would do exactly the same again. So because this one went pink to purple, now what you would do is purple to pink. So you just flop it the other way around, and doing that gets you the layering of the colours and the locks of hair effortlessly. And using the marker, because we've worked out these blends for you, it is effortless. So you just go to the end, blend and then extend. And when you do that, you get all of that colour layering very, very easily. And I would do the same up here. So because I've got purple to pink, I'll now go the opposite direction.
Okay.
So purple here. And then we take the middle marker and we blend. So that's going to the edge of that first colour, blending it out. Then extend that colour slightly. And then we come to the last colour, to the edge, blend it, and then extend it. Okay. And when you do that, you get that layering and that beautiful ombre, which you can use in unicorns, you can use in florals, you can use in clothing. That is the same marker doing both of those things. Very, very easy and very, very impactful.
It really is.
Now, I'm just making sure I'm getting my pens back in the right place. That goes there, Now then, how to colour something with no colour. So this marker is my Mystic Tones, is one of my absolute go-tos now. And it's very, very subtle. It's subtle for a reason, Craig.
Right.
Colouring things like a cloud so that it looks like it has no colour can be very tricky. So all I'm doing is going round the little poofs of the cloud there. I don't know, whatever you would call it. I don't know what you call a lump of cloud. We're going to call it a poof.
Poof, let's do it.
I mean, I think it could be henceforth known as a poof or a floss.
Or a floss.
A floss. That's what my husband calls me.
Floss? Oh,
yeah.
Floss.
He does, honestly. He's called it all. And people, and I think sometimes when we have visitors and he shouts, Flossie! Like, you know, when he wants a cup of tea, they'll be looking at him like, oh my word, because obviously they think it's a derogatory term for me hair. But it's not. He's not using a derogatory term for my hair. He is just calling me Flossie. So I am using the middle tone now, and I'm just blending and extending out that cloud. And then I'm going to go to the end, which is the final little purple bit. And what that's going to do is allow me to add in some shade in these areas. And what you get is a cloud, something which has no colour and has subtle colour, but it looks like it's coloured. It's got all of that texture and dimension now, which is what these are absolutely beautiful for. So the colours on the marker, what would you like me to go through?
So are the brand new colours?
Right, they're not brand new colours.
Okay, no.
Okay, so these colours are already existing in the Spectrum Noir collection. However, they're not together in this arrangement
Gotcha.
In any of the other markers. And it could be, and I'll need to do a reference back, that some of these colours are not in your tri-blend brush that you've already got.
I don't believe that. Yeah, because I had to look at mine.
And
so.
I honestly don't think they are. I think we've checked that. We're going to check it for you. But I'm very confident that they're not, because it's not about the fact that this colour exists in another marker. It's about the fact that you've got the brush nib and the 3 colours perfectly worked out to give you this type of effect and result effortlessly. So you just pick up the marker and go for it, and be able to colour that in. So it makes it easier.
It does.
And it's really about, if you're travelling and you don't want to take 164 markers with you, this will do it for you. And actually for me, Craig, it's just purely a case of, I don't want to have to think about it.
No.
I don't want to have to sit and work that out every time. And I can sit and work it out every time, but it's a chore. I want to just know that if I pick up that marker, those colours are going to work for me in that configuration.
Absolutely.
And that is what our tri-blend tri-colour brush will do for you. I'm going to give you an example of colouring hair, Craig.
Yeah, please do.
So I'm going to use the marker here, which is called Golden Sunrise. And in Golden Sunrise, you've got a salmon, you've got a honey, and you've got a moonlight. So we're going to use that to colour her hair. And I'm going to start with the salmon. And again, a little bit like we did the mane, where we did our blend and extend, we're going to do the same on the small pieces of her hair. So if we're starting, and this gives you the testament of how fabulous our Japanese brushes are, because look at the fine detail you can get into. So with that one, I've gone orange, I've gone with the dark from the end to the middle. So the next one goes this direction, and the next one goes this direction. Okay, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then because we're doing that, that's where you're going to get the movement in your hair. And you can go and do it on several little pieces. And every single one doesn't have to be accurate, because it's going to get the movement in, but you get the general gist. And then I will do the same down there, but we'll fill this in. Then I go to the middle, and I blend those 2 colours.
Okey-doke. So again, it's what you've already learned from Leann and Sarah and all of us on the team. It's taking that thinking away.
Absolutely. And then you go on to extend with the final colour. And that will give you all of the movement starting in the hair.
Look at that.
And then we can continue. And so if you've struggled with hair before, and if you're still a little bit intimidated by hair, having these markers where you can do this, if you like, and it's just all done with one marker really quickly and easily, really does take all of that worry and concern out, doesn't it? But it really isn't just about this. This marker was made for sunrises and for florals, but it's just showing you how you can start to use them, colouring many different things, and how easy it's going to make it for you.
Yeah. And
you get that texture in there very quickly and very, very easily.
When I was having a play last night, Leann, and right in front of me I have my whole classic markers, and I had my tricolours in front of me, and I was thinking, as you were saying, with all your over 100 markers, you would then have that concept to do it, but it's that thinking, it's working out what ones work well together, what one of the red, the yellow, the orange work well. It's just done for me. I had my set in front of me, picked up the pen that I needed straight away. We're going to go through all the comments in a moment. Caitlin's on the comments. So many comments, how many people are loving them, and so many questions as well, so we will touch upon them in a moment.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Craig. I just want to show you as well that there is a marker in here which will do skin for you, which will do a light skin for you if you want to do that with your coloured images. So, and one marker will do that for you. And it's the same technique as you've seen us do many, many times. It is just so incredibly simple. If you want to put a little bit darker in, you can take one of the gold markers around there. Her face is done in a matter of seconds. And then if you want to put a little bit of a blush in, we can do that.
Look. Wow.
Just by putting her little blush in there, and then we'll take the marker that I've just used and we will blend that blush into the rest of the skin tone, and she's done. So it really is incredibly easy, Craig, and there are so many beautiful tones in here. I mean, example, one of my favourites is the Rich and Decadent, which I think this, yes, Rich and Decadent. So this is an example of a darker tone, and some of the darker ones are incredibly impressive. So if I start with this one, you'll see, and I'll do it on another unicorn swirl down here. So you can see we've got this really deep purple violet colour here as we go with that. Okay, and then if we go to the middle tone, we've got a bright pink, but also deep, but you can see how it's different in tone completely. So we blend and then extend. We'll come back in a second to that other bit. Yeah. And then as we go to the other end of the pen, I've got a more of a magenta colour. And I get that extension between that deep violet all the way out into this magenta. And getting three colours that will work like that for you. You would waste a lot more ink in your marker trying to make that work than you will just picking up these and seeing how you can get from that deep purple all the way around to the magenta. And one marker's done that for you, and you can't see where it's changed colour. It is super, and you don't want to see where it's changed colour. No. And that's the tricky thing when you're putting these kinds of collection markers together, getting it so that you literally can't see where the colours have changed. It does make that natural ombre, and trying to work that out with your pens and have it work so they're not bleaching each other out, they're not mottling, you're not getting all that spotting in there, or the water, you know, when it looks like a water spot, or you haven't got any of those harsh lines in colour changes, where it just looks natural and like it was always meant to be. We have done all of that hard work for you, and it just is effortless in these markers. I can't express enough how easy it is for you to be able to achieve it.
Absolutely. You know, and I'll second that, I'll shout about it. I said at the start, this is absolutely my favourite. And you guys, you know it as well, because 31 minutes into our first show, not even our launch day show, our first show preview, 60% has gone of our brand new Spectrum Noir tri-colour markers, where you're also getting that £45 or $60 worth of stamping goodies as well. $59.99, $89.95. Platinum price, however, is $47.99 or $71.96. You're still going to get your double points as well. You'll all, of course, get your free gift today of that stamp set. And if you are paying it at that today's price, you are going to get that paper pad as well. Of course, platinum price for a couple of extra pound. Have a look at, for instance, we've got some Gemini plate bundles, deals that have never been done within a birthday event. Check them out. But the main thing is get your tri-colour markers. Right, what we are going to do, while Leann takes a moment or two to recover from that. Yeah, of course you can.
I'm having a nice time.
Leann, 60% is going to show us.
Look at that transition. Look at that.
Look at it.
From the blue, I mean, I wish you could hear my ear. Ooh. The blue turquoise all the way through to the bright green, and you cannot see the line where that has changed through three colours. One pen. Can I show you again?
Please do.
Johnny doesn't believe it. He's going, one pen in your ear. Let me show you, Johnny. Here you've got the blue turquoise. This is just for you, Johnny, because you didn't believe us, because you weren't looking, you were listening to Craig. There's the blue turquoise. Here's the jade green. The jade green from the blue turquoise.
Oh.
Right, and then here is the apple green.
Oh my gosh. So, right, let's be honest, Leann. So that's our Nina cardstock. What have you put on that cardstock? What
Nothing.
Are you doing different that you're not telling us?
I've done nothing other than you've watched me do it live in front of you. I have just drawn with 3 pens, just coloured 3 colours down, and you can't see. It's absolutely seamless. From the blue turquoise to the jade green to the apple green on the end. seamless.
Yes.
So your dark colours work as
it.
well as your light colours, if not better in some respects. You get the beautiful results whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And we've worked it out for you. The thing about this is it's also an education piece, because when you realise how they work and you've got these markers in front of you, then you're going to be able to look at all of the other markers that you've got and go, right, it works like that with them. Oh, that's great, I've got them done. What if I do that? And what if I do that? And what if I do that? And you'll start being your own Harry Potter. Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, magic.
I believe you're off to Harry Potter tomorrow.
I am indeed, absolutely. Yeah, I'm off. So no, I'm not driving, Johnny. Myself and Caitlin, we're off to Harry Potter land or world.
Yeah.
So so I'm not driving. Thankfully, we're going on the train. We're leaving tomorrow.
Hey, don't fall asleep.
How?
I fall asleep on a train.
No way,
like
do you?
That. Any mode of transport, Craig, plane, train, automobile, car, train, anything, in 10 minutes I'm fast asleep.
I'm so jealous.
Air hostesses, I mean, I know, when you travel a lot, you get to know them. They know me now. I get on the train, they go, will we wake you up at the end? Literally, before the aeroplanes took off,
you're away.
I'm asleep. And I don't even know it took off, and then it lands, and the air crew have to come and give me a shake and say, Leann, we've landed, come on. Yeah. Honestly, sleep in seconds. Mr. C has to have podcasts and audiobooks all the way when we're travelling, because I'm just snoring in the seat beside him.
I wish I could do that.
So don't go to sleep, Craig.
No, I think even if I did, I think I would get a nudge from Caitlin saying, come on, speak away, chat away. Right, Leann, I'm going to give you a few moments or two. Loads of questions. What I'll do, if you're okay, Leann, if there's any, and I mean this all respectfully, if there's any simpler questions, I'll answer them, cardstock and that. Anything else that I think absolutely you need to answer, I'll fire them across if that's okay. Perfect, rightio. So, first and foremost, the comments have gone crazy. Thank you so much for the love of the Spectrum Noir tricolours. Saying morning is Alison, Lynn, we've got Margaret, we've got Christina saying wow, wow, wow. And she's also saying, look at that blouse. A lot of love for your blouse, Leann, this morning. Love that one. Carlann is saying good morning, Lynn is saying good morning, Karen is saying, another Karen saying morning. So many mornings, lots and lots and lots saying morning, which we really appreciate. Lots of questions. So we've covered that they're not necessarily new colours, but they're colours that may not necessarily be within your tri-blend range, and I can vouch for that because I was having a look myself last night when I was playing. So we've got Charlotte is saying, question, Leann, can we buy extra pages to put our stamps in our folders?
Say that again, sorry, Craig. I wasn't listening to you, I'm just going to be honest.
No,
I was busy
not at all. No, because it's even stumped me.
Yeah, say that again.
Can we buy extra pages to put our stamps in our folders?
Now, I am presuming that is for Academy of Colour.
Gotcha. Okay.
If it's not for Academy of Colour, if it's just for our regular stamp binders, then yes, we sell stamp holders that go in our regular big binders, you know, that go with the dies. They're like just a white laminated sheet and you put your stamps on them. They're on the website. So they go in our regular Crafter's Companion purple binders. They are a different size to the ones in the Academy of Colour. And actually, I hadn't thought of doing some of the same size as that binder, because if you collect all of your Academy of Colour launches, so if you do the main launch and then you do all of the auto ships, all of the subsequent boxes, your binder will be full. Yeah. So I hadn't thought of doing any spare ones for in there, but the big ones on our website, I'm sure you could cut them down and make them fit if you wanted. If there's enough demand, I could always bring some extra pages in, but I'd be nervous to do that, because if you do get your Academy Colour and all the auto ships, your binder is going to be full. Yeah. So you wouldn't need an extra one. But use both sides. Don't just use one side, you can use the front and the back.
Excellent, thank you so much. Always, even on a crazy morning like this, always take advantage of Leann being here. So a lot of questions regarding the Leann's goodie bag. We are going to be covering that one just shortly as well. We've also covered the question about, is there a download colour chart? Leann is going to go back to the team and ask for one to get popped up on the website. You know, give it a little bit of time, but keep checking and we'll let you know. I'll let you know on social when there's one up online. We've got Minnie is saying, I'm confused. Oh, I hope you're not confused. Let's cover this. I have the tri-blend brush markers, but they are the grey barrels. These are burgundy barrels. So I'll let you explain on that one.
So tri-blend and a burgundy barrel. On my first whistle. I think that was a terrible impersonation, but I couldn't resist myself. Do you know I can speak Scottish, Craig?
Can you?
I can, yeah. I can say a couple of things in Scottish.
Okay.
Shall I do my first one for you?
Do you want to check with me first, though, just to make sure?
No, I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Hot chocolate.
Love it. Another one?
One more. Ready?
Yeah.
Sausage.
Oh, that's a good one. Can you say squared sausage?
Square sausage.
That's a good one. I like that. I like that.
I told you I could speak Scottish.
Yeah, you can.
Woo! What was I saying? What was I answering? Oh, yes. Grey barrels and burgundy barrels. So the tri-brush markers in the grey barrel are a tri-blend marker. So that is a tri-blend being 3 colours from the same family which blend together to give you a same colour ombre, dark to light. So tri-blend is the black barrel, that's got the bullet. Tri-brush is the grey barrel, that's got the same technology in terms of 3 colours from the same family, dark to light blend. One's got a bullet, one's got a brush. These are tri-colour. So tri-colour means you will never get in a tri-colour marker 3 colours from the same family, which is what you've got in tri-blend and tri-brush. So with tri-colour, in this launch and any subsequent launches, you will always get 3 different colours from 3 different families to give you a special effect. And the reason we put them in the different colour barrels is so you can easily identify them. So if you want to do your tri-blend with a bullet, you pick up a black barrel. If you want to do your tri-blend with a brush, you pick up your grey barrel. And if you want 3 different colours for an ombre, you pick up your burgundy barrel.
Thank you for that. Oh, that's now another word John is going to have me saying day after day. So there we go, perfect explanation. We are going to continue with the questions. What I have to say though is you need to get them into your basket, get them checked out. 3/4 of the stock is gone. We're going to have to come off them for a wake-up call because there is going to be phone calls had to be made for launch day. Put it that way. You guys are absolutely loving them. What we'll do is we'll do a couple other questions. We'll have a wee bit of a break for you to check out. We've covered the barrels. We have covered the colours. Julie is saying marker, the alcohol watercolours, they are of course alcohol. We've got, so we'll ask this question, then we'll go for a bit of a break. Kimberly is asking, what does the numbers on each colour signify?
Okay, the numbers on each colour signify where you would locate that in the wider spectrum Noir range. So you can see the family and you can see the intensity of the colour. For example, if it's AG, then it's apple green, and if it's 2, then it is at the lighter end of the spectrum, because the AG family might go from 1 to 7, 1 being the lightest, 7 being the darkest, 2 being second up from the bottom light, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So it just allows you to locate it in its wider family, should you then want to do that because you've got more markers at home. So that's a great point actually. They will play with all of the markers that you've got at home and all of the families, and you can use them in conjunction with your tri-blend and your tri-brush if you want to. The pure joy of these is that those colour transitions have been worked out for you. You don't have to spend 15 minutes scratching your head while you work it out. It's just done.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Last one for now. Diane is, I would say, Leann would say, we would all say your Nina cardstock absolutely is the best one for your alcohol colouring, for sure. Right, I'm not even scratched the surface of the questions. Every time that I try to go through, Caitlin is sending through a load more. So what we're going to do, because 3/4 of the stock's gone, we're going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to have a little sip of my dram, Coca-Cola, and give you a chance to check out. While we're doing that, have a look at this.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today. Well, hello there! We are celebrating our 17th birthday in style, and we've got some show-stopping surprises in store for you.
There's double points for Club Inspire members every single day.
You'll also receive a different birthday surprise favour every day when you spend over 10.
Now, you know we like to spoil you, so we've got even more exclusive free gifts when you spend over 50 or 100.
So many new launches and sensational special offers coming your way. You really won't want to miss out. So check out the Crafters Companion website to join the party.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Come on, that was really funny, Ben. You did.
It was better than your I'm a no and I live in a caravan.
I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
A lot of love as well for Caitlin, who's getting all these comments and questions. A lot of questions. So as I say, I just felt it was really important to see how these pens work because I love them so much, and I think we've covered them. So we are going to take that little bit of a break for them. Any question I've still not covered, get them sent through and we will ask them, that is for sure. Right, something else that's been asked to be seen, and that is a certain Leann.
Hello, yes.
Leann.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are
are
you
we?
doing?
Oh, sorry, I was just checking that everything I said that was going to be in my bag was in my bag, because I sent a list to the warehouse. And I said to them, we've got to have all of these things that I have planned in the bag for you. And I was just checking that they're all in there. And they are. Look at this. Can you imagine? Now, Craig, I was naughty.
Okay.
Because there was a 17th anniversary bag, as you know. And I thought, well, seeing as my team do the manufacturing and had to arrange the 17th birthday bag, I thought, oh, what if I do me little signature, me little face, draw it, write Happy Crafting Leann with a kiss for the customers and get that put on a bag? So that's what I've done. But then I thought, what if I fill that bag full of goodies?
Oh, please.
Now, there's not as many as there were of the 17th birthday bag. I'm just going to be honest with you, straight out of the... I mean, and I honestly am a bit worried because by how popular they already are, that they might not last through to cartload tonight. 10%'s gone already. So I think we can say they're probably not going to last a cartload tonight. So if you do want, you haven't even seen what's in the bag. So you are getting the bag, pink, with me on. I've drawn myself. Well, I've drawn me as my husband draws me. And then wrote Happy Crafting Leann. So that is all my own artwork. I know, amazing. Don't you want that as a stamp? No. Okay, so in this bag you have got, of course, a pack of colour blend pencils.
No way.
And they are the Essential collection, because they're essential, and they're normally £25. Now, if you bought, can I just tell you, if you bought on Tuesday with me and Joe, this is a different set of pencils. I've been very careful, so you get a different set. You're not getting a duplicate. So you've got them in there. You've also got a discovery kit. Oh, and I love a mandala. You know how much I love a mandala.
Yeah.
You've also got an exclusive tri-blend colour, the purple. You have got outline markers. Oh my word. Now all of that is £50.
Good.
£50, $60. That's what you're paying for. But then there's some more.
Yeah.
There's more in here.
More?
There's more. You are getting £150 worth. You're not getting that. That was to keep me bag nice and still. I'm going to take that out. Thank you, Nicola. You're getting all of this now for free.
I love
so
these.
we're getting these layerable sentiment dies, which you've got there. You've got your A Day to Remember and Family. You've got your pop-out spirals. You've got this amazing, I love this from the Nature's Garden collection, the Secret Door, the little bird through the keyhole. That is so great for so many surprise type cards. You've got your pop-out sentiment Happy Birthday. You've got your large sentiment edgeable, It's Your Special Day. We've got our beautiful, exquisitely delicate floral edgeable here. We've got a cut and emboss folder on florals. We've got our spinner card with the little cat on there. These are all stamps and dies, by the way. These are not just stamps. We have got in here our little spinner dragon. We've got in here our dome Christmas snowman snow globe. We've got in here our poppy stamp set. We've got in here our rose stamp and die set. We've got in here our paper pad in the Country Lane, which, oh my word, of all the papers that Faper has done, I just have to show you the papers in here.
Absolutely
of
gorgeous,
all of
isn't
the
it?
papers that Faper has done. I had her in a
that's
meeting this morning. I
loads.
was like, Faper, everybody wants to meet you. She was like, no, she's so shy. I'm like, we're going to put a big arrow above your head because she's in the video jumping out the cake. You'll see her soon.
Oh, bless her.
But she says, no, I can't believe you got me to do it. She just won't come. Right, I'm just going to do come on. Right,
Would she take a photo?
No, didn't. I might do I'll do a surreptitious. Oh, no, she wouldn't have a photo. Look at how beautiful these are. I'm putting that in here too. So everything in that pile is £150 worth of freebies, and you're paying £50 or $60. That's your £50 or $60. Then you're getting all of that free, plus you can't put a price on it. Leann Chivers tote bag. Happy crafting from Leann. It's a limited collector's edition, never to be repeated, never to be purchased, never to be available again in the history of the crafting world, forever and ever. Amen. And there's not as many as there were of the 17th bag. And can I just tell you the value in my bag, because that's the kind of person I am. I've got the most product in my bag, and I've got better value in my bag. How excited are you? My word, £40 if you're platinum, $48, Craig.
I know.
I'm beside myself, Craig, and double points.
Yeah, and if you are paying that today's price, you will then, of course, you're going to get the stamp set, but you will also get the paper pad as well. Now, of course, if you are platinum, then you'll get the stamp set as well. Have a look on the website. Lots of incredible deals. You might like what I'm away to show you just next. We have got Carol Ann, Bethan, Jane. Comments coming in thick and fast. Anne, Penguin, 8888888, Linda, Diane, Cheryl, Cynthia, Imani, Teresa, Rosalind, all adoring this paper pad. There was a question just there. Beth is saying, what was the best ink pad to stamp onto Centura Pearl without it smearing? What I would say, Leann might jump in a moment, what I would say the best thing to do is do your heat embossing with your black embossing powders or any embossing powders. That's the best thing to do when it comes to your Centura Pearl. And yep, still so much love when it comes to that bag. Right, I've got another bag. which I'm going to say, it is a brilliant bag, it is a great price, and of course, it's Christmas. It's got to be Christmas. When we're celebrating birthdays, we are going to have some Christmas. So what we have got here, Christmas mystery bag. I want to check, Sir Johnny, am I going to reveal what's inside? Let's do it, let's do it. So let's just pop your head up and say hello. Let's just pop up and say hello, Liam. Just go in, trying to grab something from underneath there. Wasn't getting away with that one. Right. Let's have a look at these ones here, and it's not that small either. Look at this. Everything
do you know
I'm
though?
showing
Do you know? I know a secret about our Liam.
What's that?
Do you know it? Have you found out yet? Liam.
I think I know what
do
you're
you know
going to
it?
say.
Liam is going to be Lola in Kinky Boots in a local production. Come in, Liam. I am buying a ticket. I'm going to see Lola because she was a showgirl, and you're going to have those red boots on. We absolutely can't wait. He's going to be amazing. So if you're local in the Northeast and you want to go to Billingham Forum in March next year to see our Liam in Kinky Boots, I'm letting you know it's going to happen. We're all going. We're having a crafters night out. We're going to go and see him and be celebrating and whooping in the audience. Come along and you can see our Liam.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and check out his blog posts on our website as well. He does incredible things. Right, here we go. We've got our Christmas mystery bag. Did I push him out there?
Did
I?
I mean, honestly, you like that.
Yeah, right, bye Liam, that's it. You've had your plug, see ya. Oh great, he's brilliant, love Liam. Right, anyway, we're just going with our mystery bag here. So everything I'm showing you, £30, $40 or £24 platinum or $32. Then we've also got our stocking. So these ones here, these are going to enable you to create that fantastic message reveal. So it's the reveal die. We have got these incredible stamp sets here. So these are really good for doing your mixed media. In actual fact, our incredible, lovely, gorgeous Nicole Bretherick had posted a comment saying how much she loves the tricolour pens. She does incredible things as it is, but when we launched these ones, I absolutely adored what she'd done. Between Nicole and Bianca, you will then see many of their samples on our packaging. We've got our stamped frames that we can see here. We've got more within our layering stamps. And even though I say mixed media, they're still layering stamps, colour with them, blend with them, mask with them. You can do all of these. The stag, the deer, the creative card, that's included as well. We're not finished. One of my favourite stamp and die sets that we've got here with the Christmas, the foliage, the banners, the sentiment, beautiful. That one alone, 15 elements inside, so you can see the value. What about some hanging decorations as well? They will complement something coming during launch day next week, celebrating our 17th birthday. Then we've got our Christmas character tag. Look at that penguin. What's fab about these? Front and back. No, I was meant to show you the front and say you can see the front and the back. Showing you the back, we could show you the back of them, you can see there. But yes, it's my mine taking over my hand there. And we've got the fairy. I know.
I mean, his little bum there. Can you just see where
you can see where my finger is. Let's just move
bottom,
it.
Isn't it? I mean, it's just like you want to squidge it, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do.
Cute little penguin bum.
And if I remember correctly, I actually
When
did.
did you think you'd be talking about penguin bums?
Exactly. I know. Who would have thought it? They've got quite a nice bum, don't they? And do you know what? You could go totally rogue and colour them with your tricolour markers if you want to.
Absolutely.
You could do. But what you've then got is all of that one there. You are, over £110 or $140 worth of goodies within that Christmas mystery bag. Now, we don't have as many of these ones here, even less in actual fact of Leann's bag. We are £30 or $40. However, if you're platinum, it comes down to £24 or $32. You're still getting your double points as well. And, well, certainly on that today's price, even that platinum price, you're going to get your free gift of all these incredible stamps. Do make sure that you check these ones out. I always say when it comes to a big event, when it comes to a birthday event, if you are a new crafter, relatively new crafter, many of these things are absolutely brand spanking new to you. You've never seen them. Take advantage of the mystery bag, goodie bags, etc., etc. So we have been focusing on a lot of stamping. Now, one of the worst things, I know you guys give me into trouble, Craig, why don't you clean your stamps? It's not because I'm lazy, because in actual fact it's the complete opposite. But what I've got, since I've had mine for a few days now, I absolutely love it, Leanne. What is it?
It's our stamp.
It is.
I'm so excited. You know, it's one of those things that you don't realise you need it until you've got it.
Exactly.
And then when you've got it, you're like, how did I ever live without it? And Sarah stole it from me on Monday, Craig. I was meant to have the launch of it on Tuesday, and Sarah loved it so much she did it on Monday. But that's because it's absolutely fabulous. And I know when I was on Tuesday as well, you loved it. So I thought, let's have a little opportunity to just talk about it again, if you're just joining us for the first time in this birthday event. It is a fantastic tool which opens like a book. And then you've got written on the hinge there, you can see clean and dry. When you open that up, you can see that you clean in this direction and you dry in this direction.
Yes.
So you know exactly all the muck's going to go, and you know where the drying's going to happen. And then with that, in partnership, you've got our stamp cleaning solution. Now I've got my unicorn stamp here, and I've been stamping with it, and you can see it's still a bit mucky. So I'm going to clean this up. Now what I like to do is spray my solution on the stamp rather than my solution on the mat. You can put it on the mat if you want, but I like to just do the stamp because that means less wastage.
Okay.
So I'm not going to have to soak this. I'm just putting as much as I need on the stamp. Choice is yours. It will still work if you do it the other way.
Yeah.
This is just my preference. You then take your stamp and you rub it thoroughly into the bristles on the stamp cleaning pad, and of course there will be residual solution in there. Don't worry, because it will get really dirty and mucky. You can see that from where we are, and if you can see a little bit of ink maybe still hanging around, you can just give it a little extra zhuzh, and then you've got that beautiful clean stamp. So all of your cleaning's being done there. When it's clean, you take it over to dry, and you give it a good dry in this section. And what that does is take off any residue, but making sure that all of that moisture's gone. So if you want to use your stamp immediately again now with either a water or alcohol-based stamp, you can. And that is beautifully clean. It is so beautifully clean that it will not leave any shadowing.
Nope.
You can't see where that is. It's nice and clean and ready to go again. So you've got a beautifully clean stamp. If you want to clean your stamp station, this dirty side for example, what you're going to do is remove this pad. So this is fully removable. I just also want to show you that all of this muck that's been collected in here, it's collected down in the base of these little bristles that you can see. That's what cleans off the ink and captures that ink and keeps it away from getting your stamp dirty, which is why you can get it nice and clean like this. So when you want to clean this, you take that out, dishwashing soap, under warm water, under the tap, rinse it, let it dry. If your drying piece ever gets to this point where you feel you need to clean it, then you can just put the whole unit under the tap with some dishwashing soap. Just leave it till it's fully dry before you use it again. And then you fold it up, put it on your shelf with your stamp cleaning solution, and you're ready and raring to go the next time you need to clean a stamp.
Straight away. Perfect. Absolutely fab. Am I right in saying as well, Leanne, that of course some of your inks, maybe some of the quick dries, that may stain the stamp.
Yes.
So that won't necessarily come off, but the actual residual ink, that will come off. It's clean and you're ready to go.
Correct.
Perfect. Awesome. Still so much love for that bag. We've now got Grace on the comments. Bethan is saying, loving the bag. Wow. Jules is saying, wow. We've got Carol. We've got Chosen by Erica. All saying, wow, loving that bag. Potentially one of the Sandra Dundas is saying, if I'm driving again, I'll be there, Liam, for Liam. Of course, Bethan is also saying, everyone getting so giddy this morning. I love it. Cheer me right up. Bless you, Bethan. That's lovely to hear. We had one question there. Pam Craven is saying, is the party bag the one that comes with the whole tri-blend collection? So it is different. It is different. So it is completely different. So if you're going to go for the party bag, you're going to go for the tri-colour collection, then they are different. So don't worry about that. Just want to get that one. If you do want to get Leanne's party bag, Leanne's party bag, £50, $60, double points. However, you are going to be platinum price, £40 or $48. It is, of course, going to come with the bag with the picture of Leanne on herself. So let's have a look now for a launch that was yesterday as well. You've got Lauren, hopefully as well, Leann's explanation just shows that the pads and the clamps stamp station, you can take out the one that you clean with and just give it a little bit of a wash. Okie doke, right. So, launch from yesterday. Sarah's signature, Say It With Flowers. This whole collection was so busy. So much love for this collection because it's given you, as you'll see in a moment, an additional way to create your flowers. So everything I'm away to show you, today's price being £175 or $223. Platinum price comes in at £140 or $178.40. You're still going to get your double points. You're going to get all 3 free gifts on that one as well. There is a smaller bundle across on the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. We are going to look at the main bundle, the big bundle, because that is predominantly what everyone has been going through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to start with the paper pads. Am I saying that, Johnny? Am I saying that? Right, so we got an extra few last night. However, we have got less than 50. So 40 now, is it? 40. Just less than 40 of this big bundle left. So let's go in beautiful colours. Flower, form and foam. This straight away sets off that colour tone throughout. However, you can, of course, add your own colours. We have got our paper pads. We've got our 6x6. What I would say, I'm not going to go into all of this in detail. I would check out the website where Joe and Sarah went in a lot of detail. However, you've got all your vellums as well, your 8x8 vellums. I mean, beautiful. Bold, such a smiley, happy collection when it comes to this one here. But wait until you see the dies, the flowers, the cardstock that you're going to be getting as well. You are, of course, going to be getting your 12x12. So the 12x12 matches the 6x6. It hasn't been chopped up though when it comes to the 6x6. It's been shrunk down, so it is going to complement. Double-sided, you've got your full pattern on one side and you've got that more subtle colour tone in the back, you can see here. So beautiful edge to edge as well. Lovely matte, so if you wanted to add extra colour, by all means you absolutely can do. Then once again, I hold no apologies when I say it, my favourite cardstock is linen cardstock. You've got your full 24 sheets. I mean, look at the colours you've got. You've got your bolds, you've got even some of your real brights. This is what I mean by a really happy colour, happy collection. That's your linen card. But what we've got within this collection is we have got a few ways in which you can create your flowers. So you've got your flower forming dies, which are going to work with your foam. Now, of course, as I actually showed you yesterday, you can be creating your flowers using these dies with your cardstocks. So that one there that I showed you was the rose. You've then got your peony as well. You've got the one that I can never, ever say, and they were laughing at me yesterday, that ends with mum at the end. That's it. I can't say it.
Chris.
Santh.
A mum. Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Yeah.
There we go. That one. That's included as well. Wait, see, I'll not be able to say it again. So you've got them all, but these are all layering up that realistic flowers when it comes to your flower foam, or of course some paper card that I was showing you yesterday. My favourite pearls from any collection here. What we've then got as well, we have then got our, this one here is actually organza ribbon that you've got within here. What we've got is our sentiment, beautiful sentiments, lovely ones that just letting you know, thinking of you, as well as happy birthday, so thankful. This is one where this collection, because it's flowers, full dedicated floral collection, is going to work so well for all occasions. I was actually having a colour with this one last night at home here. So this one, you've got your pretty peonies. Now, this one isn't actually a full die, it's 2 dies. You can cut it out as a whole, but it creates an edgeable or a top full card. So lots of different creative plays that you can have with that one. You've of course got some sentiments too. Classic Baroque, love this one. I keep thinking about popping a. We've then got our intricate arc, or what could be very similar to a doily, if you can see within that one there. What we've then got is statement floral bouquet. So once again, that great aspect for creating that edgeable. What we've got is floral splendor. Lovely frame here, but look at the detail that you're getting within these ones. So yes, this is a set with flower, all about the florals. You're creating your flowers, you're shaping your flowers. We do not take away any of that detail from the frame dies. Timeless, elegant. Another one which maybe a little photo, or this is going to set some of your sentiments beautifully. Talking about sentiments, dearest friends. I mean, look at that one. And what I love about this one, full on detail, really, really intricate, but you can read the sentiment with absolute ease. Nothing worse than getting a sentiment die when you can't actually read what it says. Just for you, which is so very easy to read. And then you've got happy birthday. You've got the detail die, but you've got the outline die as well. Cut in, cut out, or of course do your mats and layers. Loving this 3D embossing folder with the stencils. This is your elegant floral spray. So 3D embossing folder, run it through, start to ink up. Maybe your reactive pigment. Of course, what about your shimmer? I showed you that yesterday within Wake Up Call. Then we're going into potentially one of the most exciting elements from this collection here. And I took a little bit of time yesterday morning on Wake Up Call and I went through these ones and actually created a rose. And this is where you're getting the templates, you're getting the crepe papers, you're also getting your florist wire bind, you're also getting the little polystyrene balls to create your crepe flowers. Now with this one here, what I was saying yesterday is, for example, I was using decoupage as an example. When it comes to decoupage, many people prefer the dies to cut out, but so many, like myself, love to sit, relax, and fussy cut. This is what you're getting within this collection here. You're then going to sit down, you're going to relax, you're going to draw around the templates, you're going to cut them out, you're going to create that flower so that you know from the very, very start of that creative journey of the flower, you've created it from the start. The drawing, the cutting, the shaping. So that's why you're getting all the templates included. The templates for each one, for instance, this one here being the carnation, it tells you what you need. So you need one of the center, which is going to go around the polystyrene ball. The leaf, you need two of them. The sepal, that one you're going to need one. When it comes to the actual petals, you're going to need 5 of them. The other thing I was saying as well, don't worry about being too exact. Petals aren't exact in nature. So if you go over your pencil line, don't worry about it. It forms the most beautiful flowers. That's not the only ones. What you're also going to be getting is the peony. So same idea. It also will tell you as well the grain line, because that crepe paper, because it has that bounce to it, there's a grain line to it, you just follow that template in line. This one is what I done yesterday, was the rose crepe paper flower. And then you're also going to be getting the dahlia within this one as well. I genuinely absolutely adore the whole collection, but this range we've never seen before, not only in a Sarah signature, but any collection, Leann, and I think this is what tipped a lot of people over the edge, thinking, I have to get it. I need this collection.
Absolutely. It's beautiful, isn't it? And I think being able to say it with flowers in that way, which is the name of the collection, is truly exquisite. But it's also fabulous, as you say, Craig, to be able to make table decorations, home decor pieces, wedding displays, real, posies that are going to be there for the whole of the season. Yes. Change the colour, make them Easter, make them winter, make them the autumn, make them summer. It's entirely up to you. And actually, I was in a garden centre, Craig, looking for some faux flowers to put in a vase so I didn't have to keep replacing them in my dining room. And they were something like £7 to £10 a stem, which I thought, oh my word, I'm going to need 8 to 10 stems. I don't want to pay £100 on some fake flowers like that. So being able to create it yourself, I just think they're fabulous. It really makes the collection stand out, doesn't it?
Absolutely does. It does. Really, really does. And we're still already busy, which I'm not surprised. So that's another thing now. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move along from that one because we've not got that much left. Sally is Oh, you heard that, didn't you? So, right, here we go. Even Sarah's involved now. I caught Leann off guard a moment ago because she was actually texting on her phone because it's sold out. The tri-colours has sold out. So the reason being, so one of the elements within inside has sold out separately, the freebies basically, which then just means that that collection's sold out. So they are on the phone, they are working on creating a new bundle, but as it is, the bundle we had there is completely gone. So an hour and 14 minutes into what even wasn't the launch show has sold out. So as soon as we do get a new bundle created, we will let you know. Keep an eye on the website as well. I'm only in for Wake Up Call this morning. I'll make sure as once it's actually live as well, we'll get them posted on social media as well. So much love for that one. So much love for the pens as well as that collection. Sally's loving the collection. Manny is, Dolly is, Marcia is as well. Teresa was also saying, like us, can't wait to see what everyone makes with the beautiful flowers from the set of flowers. Knock. So from one colour collection to a paper crafting collection to another Academy of Colour collection. 3/4 of the stock's gone. Only you launched yesterday, $33.99, $44.95, platinum price $27.19 or $35.96. Double points on this one as well. In actual fact, so it launched on Tuesday at launch. Tuesday at launch. Even then, launching on Tuesday, all that stock's gone as well. This is the Academy of Colour, Feathers and Fur. Leann, so much love for this every time a new one adds on.
And you know, I can't, it's one of the things I am the proudest of, Craig, really it is. And the reason I'm proud of this is the quality and the content in this box is worth the $33.99 or the $44.95 you're paying if you're not a platinum member. If you are a platinum member and you're paying $27.19 or $35.96, what is in here is worth twice and more of that.
Really?
The content is worth that more than what you're paying. But what you're not paying for is all of that education and experience. And honestly, I think the Academy of Colour Club, the community that we've built around Academy of Colour, is, in my opinion, the best that I've ever known, and I've been in the craft industry for a long time. The support that is there, the love for each other, the encouragement for each other on a colouring journey is something you just can't put a price on, Craig. It's certainly one of the things that I'm the proudest of. This is what's in the box. So this is your Feathers and Fur collection. And Feathers and Fur speak to what you're going to find in those images when you open the box. And when you open the box, you've got that also speaks the type of techniques that you're going to learn. So what is inside? Okay. You see that on the front there, your journey continues. You can see there, journey continues. It's also got that fabulous magnetic closure. And you can, I love that. The fact that it's got that magnetic closure is so satisfactory. So when you open that up, you will have on top of your pens this little card. Do not throw that away. That little card gives you all of the information you need to be able to access the dedicated website for all of the learning resource and tutorial and video tutorials for Academy of Colour. Keep those little sticky dots on it, turn it round, stick it on the roof of your box, and it's always there so you won't lose it and you know where to go. You're then going to get 6 markers, which are your duo alcohol marker, 2 colours on each side, and that gives you 12 colours. And then you've got 3 of your duo markers aqua, and you've got 6 colours, a different colour on each side. That's in a beautiful plush velvet tray. Take that out, and you've got your 8x8 set of stamps, which are all of your feathers and fur. So you've got the lovebirds, you've got a flamingo, a fox, a squirrel, an owl, and Aslan, as I like to call him. I mean, he's not Aslan, he's a lion, because Aslan's in a novel, but he looks like him, as he would look in my mind, absolutely. So you've got that in there as well. You've got a pack of your watercolour card, and you've got a pack of your alcohol card in there. So all of that comes in the box. Now, that's an 8x8 set of stamps. That's 20 quid at least.
Yeah.
for that. Then your stamp panel, couple of pound, your watercolour card, 6 or 7, and your alcohol card, well, even if we said £3 each for both of those, 6 or 7 quid. So already in there, if you're a platinum member, that's what you're paying for. Then you've got all of these markers in that box as well. These markers, minimum of £2.50 a marker if we were selling them individually. So having those 9 markers in there, when you work that out, lets you see that the price of this kit is already phenomenal for what you're getting in there. But it's this bit that you're not paying for, that we include free of charge. What you get is dedicated access to a website where I will do, and for this box, it's already there and waiting for you because I've done it, 2 hours of uninterrupted tuition, education on how to achieve the effects that I'm going to show you here. So it teaches you the palette blend, the ombre, the flicking, the texture, the dimension for all of those characters that you've got there for both alcohol and watercolour. And they exist. If you want to buy any of the previous boxes, there is a 2-hour session for those too. If you want to buy the original box, I'm sure it's on our website, there's 2 3-hour sessions on there. So already on the Academy of Colour website, there is 6, 8, 10, 12 hours of education, phenomenal. 14 hours with the addition of this Feathers and Fur collection for you. It truly is phenomenal. And the thing that I'm finding, Craig, is the Facebook group. That's free to join. Go along to Facebook group, join Academy of Colour. There's already 5,000 people in there, all on the journey with you. And the support in there. I drop in with videos. I go in and review your colouring. I'll give you little hints and tips. I'll give you a little pointer of where you might want to try something different. And I'll also just celebrate and ring your bell when it comes to the fact that you've done an amazing job. The group of people in there are so supportive and kind. It really is as if we've all got a hold of each other's hands and we're saying, come on, we can do it and we can do it together. And that is phenomenal, and it's different, and it's nothing like I've known in any kind of craft community before, and that is all coming to you free of charge. So you're going to learn to use your colouring markers and learn those techniques as if you've never picked a marker up before, and we're going to hold your hand. I am going to hold your hand every step of the way. This is also uploaded for you. And I just did these as just a reminder to myself of what I need to do, because when I'm planning all of the colouring, sometimes I forget which colours I've used, Craig, and I'm like, oh, did I use that colour? Did I use that colour? Was it this marker? Was it that marker? We're doing so many, I can't keep all of that information in my head. It's also got something to do with my age, but I'm not going to admit to that.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm just going to forget that I even said that. So I need to have these little notes for myself. So what we're doing is we're photographing them and uploading them onto the website and into the Facebook group, so that everybody can have access to how the image is being broken down and coloured in alcohol and watercolour, which colours I've used, when it's been applied, what the technique was, and then we show you the cards that we make, so you've got some inspiration to be able how to put that together and how to use it. And for every single image in that box, you've got this. So we've got it for the flamingos as well, with a watercolour technique and an alcohol technique. This is all uploaded for you. This is what you will have to learn from and be able to create everything that you can see here, watercolour and alcohol examples for every single image in this box. Craig, it is phenomenal.
It is.
Look at this.
Look.
With that. Who doesn't want to be able to do that and have the step-by-step instructions and the markers and the stamps to show you how you're going to do that yourself in the box? All uploaded and waiting for you already. No line colouring, beautiful textured watercolour. It's all there for you, every single step of the way. And it's uploaded for your use. This is all free of charge, Craig. We just do this because I want you to be confident with all of the colouring mediums that we create. I want you, if you've been buying them over the years, to get the best out of them, to really enjoy them, to be proud of what you've made. And without exception, the feedback that we're getting from that group of people who are already on the Academy of Colour journey is, and these are real comments from Ree's people, we've got comments like, I was scared before, I'm no longer scared. I've coloured things before and I looked at them and I was ashamed. I'm colouring things now and I'm proud. I'm colouring things now, I'm putting them on cards. I'm colouring things now and I'm enjoying it. I'm using all of the other things that I've got in my stash that I've been collecting for years. Never have I felt like I've had such an experience with my colouring. I was scared of watercolouring, I'm absolutely loving it. I could never get my alcohol markers to blend, look what I've done now. All of these things, this could be you if you're at home sat, intimidated, scared, nervous about doing colouring of any kind, or you just are already on the journey and you want to get the best out of it and learn a couple of more tips and techniques. The box contents alone are worth it. Then you've got that entire community and all of those teaching aids available to you. Immediately the box lands at home because it's already there and waiting for feathers and fur and all of the previous boxes. It truly is exceptional. I think, Craig, the thing is, even if you're on the fence with it, there were lots of people in that group who were in your position and were on the fence. And we hear people coming and saying, I put off, I didn't do it. I wish I'd done it sooner. I can't tell you how much I've gotten out of this already. Some people are saying that one tutorial alone, that one thing I've learned, that is worth everything else I've paid for it. That one thing, because that's the one thing I couldn't do and I can do it now. It was worth it. So it's just really not about only what you're getting in that box. That is exceptional quality. It's premium. It's the experience and the education that you're getting, Craig. You cannot put a price on that, and everybody's loving it.
You can't, you absolutely can't. Do you know what? I'm not even going to attempt to add anything onto that because Leann just said it absolutely perfectly spot on. But what I will do is I will say, you know, the love that so many people send in about the Academy of Colour. We've got Marcia saying, ordered the new Academy of Colour set today. I have the rest of the collection and enjoy Leann's presentations. Sam is saying, I love the Academy of Colour as Leann goes into depth and shows you what you can achieve, what you can achieve. I can say it so well. I can say it's so well worth the money to get and to purchase. Alison saying, I love my Academy of Colour. Mary saying, I was thinking of getting this set for my granddaughter for Christmas. Teresa saying, I've done some things with the aqua blends. We've got Jules is saying, that's amazing. I must join the group. If you are getting the Academy of Colour, what Leann's just gone over there, that's all great. That's giving you the tools on that start of the journey that Leann teaches you through. Join the groups. That's where you're going to get even more satisfaction. You know, that, when I say one-on-one with Leann, it is Leann, you're watching Leann, just you at home, or that communication with Leann within the group as well. Absolutely do that. Cynthia, 2 questions here. Cynthia is saying, are the notes available for all the Academy of Colour kits?
They are.
There you go. They are indeed. And Scania wife? Leann, will the classes and information remain on the website so we can go back to them time and time again if we need to reference them at a later date? Good question.
They will be there for the history, for the rest of your life, forever and ever, amen. We will never delete them. They will never go anywhere. They will always be there for you to go back to as many times as you like. We have no intention of ever removing it. We've always wanted to be there so that it's just a constant comfort blanket for you to dip back to whenever you need.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that one. Really good question as well. So we've still got time, you know, about half an hour to go, just less than that if you've got any other questions or that. What we're going to do is we are working on a new tricolour bundle. Just blowing my mind, absolutely blowing my mind. I know a few of you have got the Academy of Colours. A few of you have actually got the Say It With Flowers in your basket ready to go. What I would say, on both of them, certainly the Say It With Flowers, we're going to give you this opportunity to get them checked out so that you know that they are on their way to you. In the meantime, while the team get together and go, right, tricolour markers, what we're going to do with the next one, take a look at this.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comforts of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafter's Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze. Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
I'm originally from London, so Stoke Newington I was born and bred, and loved London. I mean, I love London now, something really magical about being in the capital. Grew up in Norfolk, loved it. The countryside, the scenery, it was very green and just beautiful and picturesque. I now live in Bedford, which is brilliant for work and life, because I feel like Bedford is sort of central to all these places around us, so I get to see so many different places. It's just great to be there.
So I live in Barnsley. And I say a town, it's a town in South Yorkshire. And South Yorkshire's a gorgeous place. Barnsley in particular, I love. It gets a lot of flack, but it's a really beautiful, picturesque place to live, especially because there's lots of green places around there, lots of lovely parks and things like that, but it is a gorgeous place to live. Elthicka, neighbouring village to us, which is just full of history, and I love going there ever such a lot. Famous, what's it famous for? Oh, the most famous thing I can think of is a film called Kes. A local author called Barry Hines, who lived in Oiland Common, made a very famous film called Kes that is well known from where I am, and actually filmed literally around the corner from where I live.
Well, hello there! We are celebrating our 17th birthday in style, and we've got some show-stopping surprises in store for you.
There's double points for Club Inspire members every single day.
You'll also receive a different birthday surprise favour every day when you spend over 10.
Now, you know we like to spoil you, so we've got even more exclusive free gifts when you spend over 50 or 100.
So many new launches and sensational special offers coming your way. You really won't want to miss out. So check out the Crafters Companion website to join the party.
What an incredibly busy wake-up call that we have had. We are only day 4 into our 17th birthday celebration, and you know what has been, well, we know what one of the runaway successes have been. We're still working on that, don't you worry. The other one is a party bag. It's got to be Leann's party bag, doesn't it?
Oh, Craig, I mean, when I seen the 17th birthday bag, I was like, oh, I love it. And of course, my team made it, because we do all of the sourcing and product development. I thought, oh, and you know, whenever I do a little card and I sign for you, I always do the little face. If any of you at home getting a card from me like that, I've done the little face and the happy crafting. And I thought, what would that be like for you all to be able to get one of those and have it on a craft bag? So I just thought, I'm going to do it. So I drew it and I did the happy craft in the end, but then I thought, nobody just wants a blooming bag with my face on.
Well, you say that. You know what yous at home are like.
So everybody been going, I would. So I thought, I've got to fill it with some stuff. There's got to be a reason for getting the bag, hasn't there? So I'm just going to move my little plate out the way there, because you don't get that. But what you are getting is a full tin of our fabulous colour blends. These are exceptional. You know how much I love our colour blend pencils. They're incredible. The quality is just second to none. And if you did get the free gift on Tuesday, it's a different set, it's a different tin.
Good to know.
I wanted to make sure that you weren't going to be duplicating and disappointed. So you've got that, you've got your Discovery kit in here, and I love a mandala. You've got one of our tri-blends, and it's Crafters Purple. And you've got, where have they gone? Here they are. Our outline markers. Love these are genius. Great for writing all of your Christmas cards coming up. That there is £50 or $60. Okay, so that's what you're paying for. £50 or $60, and that's great. Then you're going to get all of this. We've got a cut and emboss folder. We've got a large word edgeable. We've got a stamp and die set penny slider of the kitten.
I'm just going to jump in, Leann, and say Claire is one of many that have said they've bought this just for the bag alone.
I mean, thank you. Honestly, Thank you, that's so kind. I don't know what to say other than thank you. And then we've got one of those fabulous 12 pop-outs. We've got a fabulous stamp and die of that floral range. We've got a beautiful poppy. We've got a stamp and die of this little penny slider dragon. We've got this amazing delicate large edgeable. We've got the pop-out happy birthday sentiment. We've got this amazing snow globe with a Santa from the vintage Christmas collection. One of my favourites, the bird and keyhole from the Secret Garden. We've got a layerable sentiment with family, very important to me, my family. We've got a layerable sentiment with a day to remember. And we've got a full Country Lane vapor pad, which is absolutely exquisite. All of that in there is free. You're getting over £150 or 100 and lots. I wrote it down here. They've got loads of freebies. It's £150 and more dollars. Yeah. Free in the bag. The bag it's about $160. The bag itself is worth, in everything, over £200 and about $250 in there. And we haven't put a price on this because it's not for sale. It is priceless, Nicola tells me. Thank you, Nicola. We haven't put a price on that and included that in the bundle because we've never sold it, so we can't say how much it is. And of course, it is a limited collector's edition. It's never been sold, never will be sold, never be available again. When it's gone, it's gone. And we don't have as many of them because I didn't think you'd want as many as the 17th birthday bag. Oh.
I know. A fifth of the stock has gone. A fifth of Leann's party bag, the stock has gone. How many of that is pure and simply on the basis of just wanting that bag alone? It might be you. I know there's many of you. Could you imagine walking down the aisles of Asda or Walmart and you just see someone with the Leann bag? You'd be like, oh my God, that's amazing. That would be fab. And if you had yours as well, you'd be like, Crafter's Companion fan there, eh? 17th birthday bag. Look at that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try and ask our manufacturer to send me some. I might wrap them up for my family for Christmas.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Or I could put their gifts in them.
Gifts in them. Yeah. In the supermarket, you know, your fruit, your veg, your gin, your beer.
Definitely gin in there.
Absolutely.
Thank you everybody for loving it. It really does mean a lot to me. But most importantly, the contents are really significant and very, very worth the money. So definitely grab them because the value is incredible in there.
I love how you say the contents are like more important, and everyone in the comments are saying, no, the bag's more important. Don't forget as well, you're still getting your double points on that one as well. If we take it at today's price, that does mean you are going to be getting your stamp set completely free. So if you spend £10, $10, €10 on anything, you are going to be getting your stamp set. Now, as I say, if you are paying that today's price, that then means, because it's £50 or over £50, $50, €50, you're also going to be getting your 6x6 exclusive paper pad just for birthday event as well. Please, 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 what I would say is in something such as our birthday event where you're getting the double points, we've really focused heavily on colouring, alcohol colouring. We've got deals on our Nina cardstock. Check that one out across on the website as well. Still going to be getting your double points. Think about your rocker blocks as well, just back in stock. They are part of birthday event, double points as well. Then you're looking at your alcohol ink pads, but then if you're looking at your water base, think about watercolour card, think about waterproof ink pads, all of these. Now is the time. Foam pads, glue gel, double-sided tape, all of these, the times to have a look, stock up, and then that would potentially, a lot of cases, take you to that next level of Club Inspire. So, we're now also moving away from Leann's party bag. Let's have a look at these lucky dips. This is my first time actually having a proper look inside. I've been on with Ben and Joe when they've had a look at them. These ones are our 17th anniversary £2, $2, €2 lucky dip. So each item is going to be £2, $2, €2, and you can then pick up to 10 times. You won't get a duplicate, and we'll throw in another one for free. Is that correct, Johnny? Have I got that right? Living? Absolutely, spot on. So if you put 10 in your basket, you're going to get one popped in from us. So this one here is the £2 lucky dip. I mean, a tri-blend pen. at £2, $2. We've not seen these ones for ages. I love these ones because these are the big alphabets. This one is the B, that stamp, and that beautiful coordinated decorative die as well. What about a stencil? So maybe you're going to be using that with your shimmer ink pad. You could be. Precious Memory, little pad, and I say little, but boy, you're getting loads within that one there. Centura Pearl, Precious Memory. Remember, these are all part of your £2. What did I say? Precious Memory. That's our memory collection, isn't it? Do you know, hey, you might want to use it with your precious memory, but it's precious metals for sure. You've then also got part of what was from Decoupage Rain, but a beautiful stamp that works well on its own. If you've got your tricolour, that would work well. Love these sentiment ranges. I use these quite a lot, even to these days as well. Absolutely. Special Friend, really good one to have within your stash. You've got your sentiment that die cuts out as one, but you've got that background die to pop on the back. We've also got our Happy Birthday Celebrate stamp set as well. Love that lovely flowing stamp set you've got. What about Butterfly from the Positive Thoughts? You've got a couple of butterfly dies within this one here. So remember, these ones are your £2 lucky dips. So you can pick up to 10 times. We will give you an extra one for free. So that's going to then give you 11. You could, of course, be getting a 3D embossing folder. So that one there, that is from your 17th anniversary, £2, $2, €2 lucky dip. If you are platinum, however, you still get your platinum on this one. This is what I love about our Club Inspire. It doesn't matter whether it's birthday event, cartload, whether it is a craft house, or whether it's a masterclass or third-party friends coming in, you always get your platinum price. So that £2, $2 then comes down to £1.60 or $1.60, plus your double points, which also means as well, when it's green on the screen,
It soon won't be seen.
Yay! Who needs
Remembered.
Who needs Ben? Who needs some? Who needs some? Ben who? Ben who? No, we do love Ben. We love him, of course. So maybe you want to go for that one. Maybe you're thinking, well, they've also got a £3, $3, €3. I actually got £3 just down the back of the sofa there. I'm going to then have a pick from the £3 one. Same idea, so you can pick up to 10 times, you won't get a duplicate. If you do pick up to 10 times, we will throw an 11th one in for completely free. So you may get, now these ones here, these were brought out originally for our winter flower forming. I actually use these predominantly, Leann, with my cardstock.
Yeah.
Little tuck-ins behind my flowers or foliage.
Yeah, I love them.
Could be getting them. Then you've got that little puppy dog in the little basket there of the bike. You could be getting that. An absolute fun favourite from the past, Vintage Christmas cut and emboss folder. Remember, you could be getting any of these. I mean, like with this Lucky Dip one here, this time of the year, you can see in other craft stores, not Sarah's Signature, but other craft stores, home decor stores, bags or boxes of these little bells, well more than £3 or $2.40, £2.40 platinum. That could be one of your picks.
I would keep dipping in that bag. I would dip in that bag 10 times just to get those bells.
Keep going.
Because
keep going.
I love them.
And then this is another one, Leann.
Can I just ask a question on the Lucky Dip? So when you buy a Lucky Dip, you'll get any one of those things. You won't know what you're getting.
That's right.
So you can't say, I'm dipping and I want the bells. You just dip in and you're going to get something.
It's Lucky Dip, yes.
But and there's 10 things in that bag.
I believe so, yes.
So if I'm just asking for my own person.
This is
a good
question. I know where you're going.
I might have to go and do some dipping. If I dip 10 times, will I get all of the things in the bag? Will they make sure they're different? So I will get the bells.
Yes, you will.
No duplicates.
Yes. And that's a really good question.
I like that.
Really good question. We know what Leann's doing for sure. So yes, so if you do pick the 10 times, you're going to get what I'm showing you right here. These ones here, your character edgeables, your sentiment edgeables that you've got as well. Really, really handy. At first you might think, oh, fancy shape, but these are really handy within your edgeable ranges. Then we've got this beautiful pad here. It comes from Sharon Callis. It worked really, really well with our quill and flowers. However, great standard paper pad to be using within your stash. It's already got the blending done for you, so whether you want to die cut with it, emboss with it, do your tuck-ins with that holly leaves, you can do. Sentiments from Vintage Diary. Also from Sharon Callis. I loved her stamped range with these ones.
Love it.
Loved them. With these ones here as well, what you're actually getting is 8 stamps in total. This laughter and that detail around it, that's one big stamp. And then you've got your embellishment stamp. Like you, Leann, I love these ones. Then from our Gemini Mini range, you've got your wedding cake, 7 dies. So you can be creating your own designed wedding cake, birthday cake, and Christmas pudding. Who doesn't love a Christmas pudding?
That is one of my favourite Christmas images of that we've ever done of all time.
Is it?
Yeah, I just feel it's so classy, and I feel you can do so much with it because you can get a little bit of glitter and sparkle in there. You can get your glossy accent in there on the icing if you want. You can use it on the edge. I feel it's just one of those that I mean, I don't know why we've put it in Lucky Dip, but it's one of those ones that I love and will go back to time and time again. It's so classy when it's done.
Yeah, and another way to think about it as well, and I've put my crafting head on, if this was to be brought out again on its own, I could tell you we would be able to sell that no problem whatsoever at full price. But the fact is, you know, we've only got a certain amount left. It is part of the Lucky Dip. So if you are £3, $3, €3 Lucky Dip, if you pick up to 10 times, you will get everything I've shown you. You will get 11 completely free with no duplicates. This is also, as I say, £3, $3 or £2.40 pounds or dollars, and it is green on the screen, which means
it soon won't be seen.
Another green on the screen. You want to get in there, you want to dip in.
Ben will be proud of me.
He will.
He will.
He really,
because
really
I sometimes
will.
forget. Sometimes I'm just doing stuff in the corner of the studio and he has to say it 5 times before I remember what he wants me to say.
Either
it's
that.
You, Craig. It's it's me and you together.
That's what I was the way to say. He'll either be proud or he'll be annoyed because you can do it with me but not with him.
Yeah. I will try harder the next time with Ben.
Don't.
He'll be annoyed. He'll be fuming. He's steam coming out of his ears like Popeye.
Well, wait you see. I'll probably be on his Insta story later on, wait you see. We've got another one. Now this one here, so this is your £5, $5, platinum price, £4, $4. Remember, all these you're getting your double points on. What I'm going to say with this one, and I heard Ben say it the other day, and I actually checked with Johnny beforehand to make sure that it was correct. So, it was Sarah, wasn't it? Sarah wanted a £10, $10 Lucky Dip bag, but there wasn't enough product. So therefore, the small amount of products that we did have, Leann, Sarah had then said to Chris, just pop them in with the £5, $5. So some of the items you get, you know, if you're going to dip all these times, all the 10 times, then you are going to get £10 worth of product, as in the £5 dip. You'll see what I mean within this one. So this one here, your 12 by 12 vellum pad.
For a £5.
For a £5. This is the one that would have been in the £10 or $10 lucky dip bag, but because there wasn't enough, it's gone in to the £5, $5.
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Really is fantastic. Exactly the same concept where you can dip up to 10 times. Love this one.
Oh my word, that was incredibly popular when we launched it.
Yeah. One of my favourites from the Aperture ones. I adored the silhouette ones. So this one here, dip up to 10 times, you get no duplicates. If you do dip 10 times, you're then going to get 11 for free from us. So handy. Usable,
so
festive.
handy. All of this stuff's great. These are good stash builders.
They are,
to give a bit of variety into what you might have a particular look and feel of things that you like to buy that you're comfortable with. These are great little triers of other types of style and stash builders, aren't they?
Yeah,
I love that.
They really, really are. Really are. Then you can see what we're doing is mixing of Nature Garden, Sarah's signature. We've got our decoupage dies here that you can see. So you've got your variety of dies there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dies there in that one. What we've also got is the beautiful geranium. So it's your stamp, it's your dies. If you've got your tricolour, if you missed out, keep looking back on the website. The team are still working on it. This would look beautiful with the tricolours being coloured in. Absolutely exceptional.
Agree.
What we've then also got, you maybe had the original die set. Now, I'm going to say, I'm going to say, I'll probably get into trouble for saying this because I don't know for sure, but I would actually say this pad, 24 pad, this would have been one from the £10 Lucky Dip.
I would
have
right.
said so. So if you've got that die range, so
What's
hard to get.
What's inside there?
So that is giving you...
Oh my word, but you can cut them out by hand,
you
Craig.
Can.
Show everybody what's inside
Let's
there.
do it. Let's go in.
I'm sorry, I know we need to rush because we've got other things to show, but look, just quick, show.
Let's go in.
Rip it.
They're all telling me to rip it.
Go on, rip it, Craig.
Tracy's not in, so it's fine. Can't even rip it.
Go on, Craig,
Can't
do
even rip
it. Do you want some scissors?
There we go.
You got it.
There we go.
Look.
Hey, hey.
You can just cut them out by hand. They're
you
really simple shapes.
They are.
And then you're going to make those 3-dimensional diorama cards out of that pad. You're dipping it for £5.
Absolutely. And remembering as well, and
Amazing.
this is a good example because I say it with our stamps, you could say it with this, and I have said it a few times. Now, something like this, if you don't have the dies, if you've got a bladed cutting machine, you could scan it in and let the blade cut it. Of course, don't adopt the size of that, but you could let the blade cut it instead. That could be one of your picks. Now, what about the smaller vellum pad that's going to coordinate the 12 by 12? What about, I mean, on this one here, your edge ball, so left, right, top fold, you've got your floral. You've then also got your create a card with the baubles. I mean, baubles in every single year. Christmas is every single year, if you didn't know that. Then you've also got your DL Slimline cut and emboss folder as well. So all of that one is part of your £5, $5 Lucky Dip. However, if you are platinum, that comes down to £4, $4. You are going to be getting your double points on that one. Some of the items, depending on how many picks, some of the items, of course, may be part of what would have been the £10, $10 Lucky Dip. And another one as well that is green on the screen. It's gone. Oh no! No! I can't even cover it. I can't cover it. Blowing my thunder. Well, that other one was green on the screen. What's not green on the screen? Purple on the screen, which means it's back in stock.
I can't speak, Craig. I'm so happy. So I think what we've done is change. It's over there, Craig, in front of the kitchen roll. It's technical there. Look, but you can get it straight away. Craig's got it now. Now, the free product that you're getting with your tri-colour markers has changed. And I think, Craig, you've got a good example of what we're going to get, haven't you? Well,
I do.
Let Craig show you and tell you the price of the deal, and then we'll come back and I will talk you through how to use the pens.
Fab. Let's do that. So, Tricolour brush marker. So this is our brand new one, Spectrum Noir, just launched today, this morning. Actually, it's not even launch day yet. Wake up call. You're going to be for the bundle $59.99 or $89.95. Platinum price comes down to $47.99 or $71.96. You're still getting your double points. So you're getting your Tricolour brush markers. What you're getting within this bundle here is £45 or $60 worth of stamping goodies. Now, this would absolutely going to look stunning and gorgeous using your Tricolour brush markers. For instance, just to say, these haven't been done with the Tri-Blend brush markers, Tricolour markers. It is an example of what you could do. I can't believe this one is in. I cannot believe our punny
I love
sentiment.
that stamp, Happy Christmas.
It's fab, isn't it?
It's my favourite.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons it's my favourite is because literally every time we have dinner at home in the Chivers household, since Peter was little, when we're having garden peas, a pea is taken off his plate and put on the table somewhere.
Really?
And then him and his dad will go, "What's that?" And they go, "An escapee." And then everybody has to laugh. And we've been doing that for the last 25 years, more, 28 now. And so I always get my happy birthday, happy Christmas. So garden peas mean a lot in the Chivers family, which is why you've got the happy Christmas stamp.
Oh.
And now it's in the tricolour bundles. That's making me very happy.
Yeah, happy, yeah. So that's included.
And it's our happy birthday. How many times can I work? No, I'm not going to do it. I'll just annoy you. Okay, I'll not do any more pea jokes.
No.
No, got no more. No, no more.
Still got another stamp set. Wait till you see this one, which would work well if you've got Leann's party bag. And this one, I mean, look at all of these. Country Lane. This one has all of these beautiful stamps here. So if you are going to be building up your own theme, if you're going to be building up that nature theme. Now, of course, with this stamp alone, autumn, winter, spring, summer, it's going to work for any season throughout the year. That's included as well. So that is your stamp set that you're getting within the Tricolour brush marker pens complete collection, $59.99 or $89.95. If you're platinum, that is going to come down to $47.99 or of course $71.96. If you're paying that today's price, that's going to give you the two gifts, the stamp set as well as that paper pad. We do actually, and I totally forgot about this one, we don't have the corks here, so you'll need to take our word, and we'll do this once we come off live, but we do have this winner that's going to win. Say that again, Johnny. I didn't know this.
Yes.
The winner, surprise goodie bag, and also a £25 voucher. And that winner is going to go, what was cork number 11, to Jules Gordon.
Congratulations, Jules.
So Jules is then going to go into a grand prize draw next Monday. You're going to then be in that draw to win £250 worth of product and a £250 voucher as well. So do make sure that you tune in and watch next Sunday when Sarah and Ben have that wrap up. But congratulations to Jules Gordon. The team will of course pop that number 11 cork into the bag as well. Just to say it as well, I know Grace has been saying in the comments, lots of love for that Academy of Colour, lots of love for your party bag as well. I have been seeing your comments, thank you so much. It's just been an absolute incredibly busy wake up call. Your comments have been seen, the questions have been answered. Right, before we wrap up this show, Leann, what we're having a look at?
So you've got your complete collection. Thank you for telling everybody what's in that new bundle, Craig, and with your fabulous price there. You're getting 18 markers, 3 colours in a marker, 54 colours in here, where you've got 18 beautiful ombre blend transitions. And just to show you what they look like in a little more closer detail, I've got the small cards here. So you can see transitioning from a bright pink all the way through to a light orange, from a deep violet all the way through to a magenta, from a blue turquoise all the way through to an apple green. There are so many different options in here for you. What you really need to see is that working. Now, each of these markers has a, what's the word I'm looking for? Has a brush nib. I'm wondering if that's the right marker I've picked here. Yes, it is. Yes, you see what? That's why you need your swatches. I keep reminding you, definitely need your swatches. Yes. It's a case of do as I say, not as I do. So you're going to move with this particular marker from your blue turquoise all the way through to a lighter turquoise, and then I've got another marker to show you. So 3 different colours in here, each one with a Japanese brush nib, and the ombres have been created to make it absolutely effortless for you. Let's start here. So I'm going from a deep blue turquoise here, from a BT8. I'm going to move to an antique blue from this. So I'm going to start with this colour, lay down the dark, then I'm going into the next colour and I'm extending the blend. So you blend, then extend.
Blend and extend.
And then you go to the other colour at the other end and you blend, which is go to where that is. So you're coming to the join, you blend out and then you extend that over the rest of the space that you want to colour. And you can see we've gone from the dark without the transition in the middle. And if you want to extend that a bit further, you can always go over the top, take the middle colour, blend it out, and you've extended that all the way and you get that beautiful seamless transition. It really does show itself with this marker here.
It does, doesn't
where
it?
we go from this deep blue. So we've got a blue here, and then from this blue, we're going into a jade green.
Wow.
And from the jade green, so you blend, then you extend. From the jade green, you go to an apple green. and extend that all the way. And the joy of that is you cannot see where that colour has changed.
No.
I'm not trying to stay in the line right now because I don't want you to see the blend. You can't see where that colour has changed. It's gone from the blue through the mid all the way to the apple green, and it's done it absolutely effortlessly for you. There are so many colour tones that we can do this with. I'm just looking for one more, which I absolutely love, this one here. So we're going to try with purple.
Okay.
So we've got purple coming into, and these are the lighter pastel ones. I love the deep ones, but I think the light pastel ones are equally as gorgeous. From that purple into a light blue. Look at that, seamless transition.
It is, isn't it?
Seamless transition. And then into a mint green. And just to blend between those two colours again, go back to your light blue, blend back out into its original tone, and you see how it makes that transition, and it makes it effortlessly for you.
Absolutely incredible. You know, Leann as a whole has an incredible product development team. Leah, when it comes to the idea of these ones, from me anyway, so many viewers are absolutely adoring them. We're already sold out of our initial bundle before launch day. We do have this new one back in. But coming up in, if you're watching live in the next hour, it's going to be Joe and Leann. They're going to be here for 2 hours, where it's going to be full on dedicated all about the tri-colour brush markers that have just, well, launched today, sold out with our new bundle here. Get them quick because it could potentially be another sellout.
It could.
Leann, I always have a blast when I'm on with you, but I adore these pens, adore watching what you've done. Thank you so much.
Craig, thank you. I've absolutely loved this 2 hours with you. And if nothing else, I know that we've all going to have in our lives a burgundy barrel. Happy birthday, Craig.
Happy birthday,
and 70th birthday. And we'll go and we'll have a cuppie, eh?
We will do.
We'll have a cuppie and a celebrate after.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm off on a couple of days holiday now. I'll be back Monday on Hobby Maker, and then I'll be back here early next week as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caitlin, Grace, for your comments as well. Have a lovely rest of the day, lovely rest of the week. I'll see you next week. Leann and Joe will see you in an hour's time. Take care. See you then.